All right, guys. All right, guys. It's your boy, Coach Carter. I'm here for a special. I won't say special. This is just like a vlog. First time. Go ahead and talk to you guys. I'm the director of Clique that you see on this channel, Mr. Devin Carter, Mr. Coach Carter, Mr. Make It Happen, Mr. Creative. There's a whole bunch of different names, but I want to be vulnerable today, and I want to talk to you guys, about the series Clique and some things that I went through while making this series. And title of this video: Why Click Almost Broke Me. Now, Click is my baby. It's my uh, it's my first it's my first production that I've done by myself, like on my own dime. And it's been a long journey. I started Click in what 2019 or 2020. We shot an episode of pilot, and it was very indie-ish. I won't say it was rough, but it was different. We put it out. I think it's still on my YouTube page. I think I had it unlisted, but it's there. We just I shot with what I can shoot with, and I still think it turned out pretty okay. But we did like two episodes, really one episode. I just split it into two. We put it out. I put my all into it. I thought it was just gonna blow up, and it did not blow up. It was just there. I think it did like 200-300 views each episode, and I kind of gave up. Yeah, I did give up. There's no whatchamacallit. I let my actors down. It was a rough first episode, but we should have kept going. But I was embarrassed it didn't do the numbers it did, and I didn't even ask the actors if they wanted to do more episodes. I was just like, damn, it failed. So I just assumed they didn't want to do it no more, which I let them down. You know what I'm saying? Sky, Jay Sean, Jock, El Terrell, Jordan, and my homegirl Bree. She helped me out. Who else helped me? It was a whole bunch of people. Chris, Mike, a whole bunch of people. It was a small little crew, but we tried. We did it. It didn't pop, so I kind of gave up on it. I wrote more episodes, but I gave up shooting it. And I thought, if someone's gonna magically just want to see my show, I didn't put the work in. I didn't reach out. I didn't send cold calls. I didn't submit it to a festival. I didn't do none of the shit I was supposed to do. But I'm still at this time. I'm in the industry. I was working in the film industry. Actually, no, I was working corporate, but I had left the film industry. But I was green on the making my own production type tip. So I put the camera down and I didn't shoot clip for a while. I started working back in the film industry. Just in case y'all don't know, I am a professional grip. I'm a professional electrician, rigging grip. Fuck, I did crafty. I've done everything in the film and TV world. You know what I'm saying? From working TV, from working movies, some of your favorite movies, some blockbusters. I got some $1 billion movies underneath my belt. Um, what else? Sports and shit. I worked ESPN, camera, and stuff like that. I've done a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll go in detail, talk about some of these things if this series does good, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being open and vulnerable to myself, you know what I'm talking about? But yeah, man, we reshot Click again, right at the strike 2023. We shot a pilot. I had a full production, like, you know what I'm saying? It was different. Like I had a producer, Brittany, helped me. We had table reads. We had a whole bunch of stuff. We are running this shit like a real production. We shot it, and then it was made, but I didn't like it, and I didn't like it because of my I didn't like the camera looked good. We edited it right. Sound was there. It was my lack of direction. I didn't. I take all the blame on myself because I wasn't bold. I wasn't confident in myself on set like that. I was just happy the ship's coming together. I didn't push people like I should have pushed. I didn't push myself like I should have pushed, and it didn't have that like it was boring to me. And that's more so on me. So we shot that one, and some of my actors came back, and I was happy and shit like that. But you know, it didn't pop. So then when I sent it to the actors, they were like, shout out to my actors because they fucking they made push me to go for a third time, and third time's a charm. I gotta appreciate everyone who who came back again. You know what I'm saying? Two of my actors, Sky and Jay Sean, when I put it out, and Jamal, and Woodrow, and Jay, when I put it out first time, the first episode, I put it in a group chat, and they were just like, "Nah, that ain't it, Playboy." Like, you know what? Cause I was ready to give up. I was like, I was gonna say thank you for your time for helping me out. Yeah, this one to come back. But they told me like, hey man, I fuck with your vision, I fuck with your script. So shit was good, give it a no go. So we linked up with some more crew. We went back out. We made a couple episodes of Click, the ones that y'all see on the internet right now. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the craziest numbers, but you know what I'm saying. I got over 1,000 people watching my shit, so I'm still proud of that. And we've been keeping it moving. It's been moving slower than I would like, but we sit there and we're doing it. And man, I appreciate y'all for that, man. I thought my passion would carry everything with this project, and that's something I learned that passion, it's fuel to get you to work it, but it's not enough. And I thought if I worked hard enough, this project would organically grow. But to grow something, that's a whole nother marketing, promotion, that's a whole nother beast. In fact, working Click, I learned that shooting it is the easiest part. Like being on set with the camera and stuff, that's the easiest part of this whole process and project. Um, I underestimated how lonely leadership is. You know what I'm saying? The whole time working on this thing, um, I craved help. I was just like I was trying to reach out to people to help me, but I had people help me. But as far as like the leadership, making decisions and the promotion, the marketing, and all the stuff that goes on outside of the filmmaking, I had all the help I could need when it came to shooting it. But you know, just that leadership part, it was I had some confidence I talked to, but as far as making the decisions and shit like that, it's I had to learn that's on you. You have to do it. No one else can like hold you or push you through it. You know, some niggas can give you suggestions and whatnot, but like it's up to you, and you got to have that clear vision. You got to have that clear drive because everyone is feeding off your energy. And at the when I first started, I did not understand that, or I didn't. I thought people would naturally do it, but no, you got to put yourself out there and you got to feed everyone your energy. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way it's going to work. Because if you treat it just like, if you're not so passionate, energetic about it, other people, it's just a job for them and whatnot. And no one told me how heavy everything is on you. Like, this shit is like on your life, man. You know what I'm saying? You like, damn, you putting all your energy into it and you're thinking about making this thing pop. Like, that's all you got to do. And then you still have to for me, I got a family at home, so I have to take care of what I got to take care of. So it's like this is my project, my baby. I want to give it my all, but outside of work, I got other things I got to give my all to that like they come before my dreams and passion. So it was a balanced way. The mental toughness of this, you know, being in those edited rooms to like 3, 4 a.m. At first, I had an editor, but you know, you want you want things to move faster, especially when it's your baby and your pace. And I ain't have time to just sit there with someone to edit. So, you know, and then, you know, as a director, you kind of say things. When you tell other people to edit for you, you know what I'm saying? It's you don't want to you gotta step on toes, but then it gets kind of tensiony and shit. And then if you're not I got a lot of favors on this show, I'm not gonna lie. If you're not paying them top dollar, you're not gonna get all their attention, especially when they got other work and shit. So, you know, I had to step into the realm of an editor. I didn't want to edit, and I can tell you this right now. If anybody's watching this right now and they want to join Click, they want to be part of something, you want to edit, you can edit good, I will holler at you. We can get some shit popping. But, you know, I wanted my shit to pop off when I wanted to pop off. I got to a point where I didn't want to wait no more because a flaw of mine I compete with people that don't even know I fucking exist. You know what I'm saying? When I see other people do things or they're having success, it's not like I'm envious and jealous, but it's just like them niggas ain't better than me. And if they can do this shit, I can fucking do it. If they're outworking me and shit, it's something wrong with me. And I gotta step up. I gotta catch up with them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And some people call it envious, some people say jealousy. You can only work on your time. Fuck all that. You competing. You're not like competing for life or death, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's a pride thing. Like, if I'm just sitting here waiting and this motherfucker's out here, the game has changed too. This motherfucker's out here just recording shit on their phone and dropping it and getting hella likes and shit. It's like, all right, man, it ain't like the old days. You gotta adjust to how this social media shit going is. And we're putting Click on social media, so it's like I got to make the algorithm like me. So we got. I decided to jump in, edit so I can be quicker. I ain't the best editor in the world, but I'm pretty okay. But you know what I'm saying? It's a hat I had to do, and the pressure of editing while you got them working and you got them being a father, husband, all that shit to your fam and whatnot. It's a lot. It was a lot, but you know, if you want these things and you don't want to be in the same boat you've been in, like you gotta put that work in, man. And I work on set, so I do a lot of rigging and gripping and shit like that. Sometimes stagehand. I be working like 12-hour days, so it's like it'd be long days. I'm doing physical labor, but I still got this project I gotta work on. You know what I'm saying? I still gotta give love and feed my family and shit like that. So it was like it was that was heavy on me. That was heavy, and then still having to talk to the actors and keeping them engaged and keep their motivation for the project. Because something I also learned as a director, your actors they love to act in your project and shit like that, but they're actors, they're working actors, and if they're good actors, other people are trying to recruit them to work on their project. So you gotta make the most of the time that you can with the actors, and you never know the people that you're working with. They might get a big role in shit. Your little small passion project ain't. It's really not on their radar. They don't really care for it. We had I had the luxury of working with my boy Jason Jabbar. You see him on he plays Spins. You seen him on Stargirl. You seen him on BMF. You seen him on Atlanta. He's has this new show on All Black called Grits. He's one of the main characters, and he showed love in each iteration of Click. He acted for me on it, and you know what I'm saying. He didn't have to do that for me, but he did do it, and he did it out of love. You know what I'm saying? He liked the script and shit. So you know, when you just reach out to people and appreciate all the time that they put in, and and only after that show, I just say his name because he has a little bit more acting cachet. Shout out my boy Woodrow, my boy Sky, my boy Jamal, my boy D Wade, my boy Nard, my boy Jay, my boy Adrian, everybody who put in time and work on the camera and shit like that. Homegirl Jocelyn, baby sis Tati. You know what I'm saying? They did they dug dizzle on set for me and whatnot. Oh, my boy Darius, my boy Dev, Walt. It's a lot of people. So if I and Mike, I can't forget my nigga Mike. You know what I'm saying? Q Dog. You know what I'm saying? If there's anybody I missed, I'm sorry, but I'm recording this video, so my mind's everywhere. Another thing that almost broke me was the Click, the financial strain. Production expense, even if production is expensive, even if you got people like coming out, fucking with you, showing love and stuff like that, doing it for the free ski or for the low low. You know what I'm saying? You still got to make sure those people they have lives, they got families. It costs money to get out there. It costs money to use their gear. You got to make sure you feed them. Locations. Sometimes people show love and get you shit. A lot of time the places like give me that bread, Playboy. So but yeah, man. At the time we were shooting Click, it was the writers and the actors strike. So you know what I'm saying. The money wasn't flowing in how it normally flows in. So man, you know, spend the money I had to spend. I spent all my money. I ain't gonna lie to you. I spent every dollar I had. You know what I'm saying? During a turbulent time to shoot what I have with Click, and it put a strain on me. You know what I'm saying? Put me in some tough spots. But a player like me, I'm always goddamn. I find a way. You know what I'm saying? Money always finds me. But man, it was tough, man. It was some days. It's just like fuck, man. I was fucking Ubering and Door Dashing just to pay for fees for certain people on set and stuff like that, and making sure family had something to eat. It was rough. You know what I'm saying? I made some sacrifices with Click. And then I was depending on people to bring their own cameras on set, and not gonna lie to you, that shit slowed me down. Like you know what I'm saying? Trying to shoot on other people's time when they got other things, and they helped me out for Click, but Click was not their priority. They had other shit going on. They had their own shit doing, and you know what I'm saying? I couldn't wait for people to shoot for me at a certain point. It was like I got my actors here, they've been waiting to shoot. So I said, fuck it. I spend a couple thousand more couple thousands on the camera and equipment and lights and stuff like that. And that's how I've been able to get Click out quicker and quicker and shit right now. Cause you know what I'm saying. If you look on the YouTube right now, it's some months in between these episodes sometimes. But yeah, I had to go get my own equipment. I couldn't wait for people. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it's your dream. That's another thing that was broke. I was waiting for a lot of people because I didn't have the money to pay people to be right here when I want them to be. So I had to, coordinate between when people's schedules and shit like that. And something I learned, you can't compromise on your dream. If someone say they're gonna help you, you gotta take their word. They're gonna help you, and you gotta let it know this is what I'm doing, even when it's free and it's help. You gotta be like, this is what we're doing. This is how we're doing it, and this is the time, and I need these things done. If they can't align with that schedule or how you're doing it, it's no bad blood, no loss, no nothing. But it's like I gotta move on from you and get someone else to fill this role and do this and whatnot. And that's just how it is. It's something I had to learn. You know what I'm saying? Take my personal out of it. Don't feel bad for not compromising what I need. You know what I'm saying? This is what I need. I need you here. It has to get done like that. If not, I gotta write you out the scene. You ain't gonna get the spotlight. Someone else gonna get your lines. I'm gonna give somebody else this DP credit or whatever and whatnot. The show has to come on. I can get you back on another episode, but right now this has to be done. You know what I'm saying? That's something else also broke. I won't say broke me, but it broke the old me. I had to step on my comfort zone, my shell, being cool. You can't be a cool director. You can be cool when the camera's off, but you cannot be cool on set. You got to be kind of an asshole. You got to be kind of direct. Even if you don't know what you're doing, you got to make it seem like you're doing. When people tell you, "Oh, you should do this, you do that," it's a quote from James Cameron that I always carry on set. Someone trying to tell you how to direct or what line should be said, you gotta ask them. Were you hired here to be an actor or a writer or director? If not, but yeah, that's something I had to do. I had to break out of my shell, write and click. Leadership is heavy. Um, Actors depend on you. Crew depends on you. Creative disagreements, people flaking, people not matching your hunger. These are things that you have to deal with. Again, like I said earlier, it's your idea. You know what I'm saying? People are only going to go as hard as you go as hard. I don't want to say like you, even though people, if you're paying them, you can work them. You know what I'm saying? That's how I always feel. But if you're like me, you're indie and you got people doing favors for you, you still you gotta push people like you're paying them. They volunteered the time. They know what time it is. You can't slack up and be so generous. You're generous, but you gotta treat it like a fucking job. If you're not treating it like a job, you can't expect them not to treat it like a job. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's a favor, it's still a job. Y'all are here. You have a goal. The better this product look, the better the acting is, the better the product, the more acclaim we're all gonna get. Because the one thing about me, I give everybody credit. I'm not one of those directors that try to say I do everything. And if you want to do something and you feel like you can step up to it, I will give you a shot and I will trust you to do it. You show me you can't do it, then I gotta reel it in. But we gonna teach you how to do it. But I gotta take that hat from you real quick, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I gotta wear that real quick, and I give it back to you when you learn when you fill out for it. You know what I'm saying? Um, Actors depend on you. Actors depend on you. They depend on your energy. The more motivated and energetic you are, and you feed into them, the more they're gonna feed into this role. When I say that, it ain't just on set. Talk to your actors. Ask your actors questions. That's something I had to learn. Cause you know what I'm saying? When I first was shooting, I'm like, damn, these actors do not care about this role. But I had to look at myself and say, hey man, you're just giving them the script and just talking to them like the day before. What's it called? You ain't asking them about the character. You're the writer. Talk to them how they feel. Talk to them how they feel this character should be, and take some of their suggestions. You don't have to apply everything, but ask them how they feel about this character, how they want this character to be, because you want them to be this character. You have to feed them the world. You know what I'm saying? Because they just see what you give to them. You got to give them a little bit more and give them this world and build it for them. You know what I'm saying? That's something I had to learn. And the biggest thing is my ego check, man. Like I had to hear a lot of shit. I had to hear basically hearing some actors say, "Man, you fucking up. You ain't doing a good job." I don't. I had a couple actors almost quit because they were saying that they don't feel like this shit is going nowhere, and I had to beg them. I had to say, hey man, like at first I was like, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? We just recast again. But I was like, nah, man, I like the energy. I like my cast. And they volunteered their time. It's up to me to sell them on the script and my ideas and whatnot. So, I had to check my ego, had to do a little begging, ass kissing. I hate to do it, but I had to admit to my cast and crew that I was failing them. I was failing them. I was not being the best director. I was trying to direct and I was wanting the praise and props, but I wasn't putting my all into it. So I can't be mad at them for not putting their all to it. So I had to check my ego, man, on everything. Check my ego on set, learn how to listen to people and collaborate and take ideas. You know what I'm saying? Taking consideration other people's ideas. That's something I had to learn how to do. And yeah, man, check that ego. You're a team. Listen to people. You know what I'm saying? You're the captain of the boat. So you know what I'm saying? If you're not driving the boat, some people are like, I'm not sinking with this shit. So I had to do what I had to do to keep my actors happy. Um, if they feel like they want to get enough lines, I would have to adjust and give them the lines they want. Push the character sometimes to things that they want to act like. One of my actors told me that they want to be challenged as an actor. They don't want no simple shit. They want some emotion, some range. So I had to up my writing. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all don't know, I do write Click. I 100% write Click. If you want to join the writing room, I would love for people to come join, help me with some of these storylines. But as of right now, I write everything. So you know what I'm saying? I had to check my ego when people say that the script wasn't popping or they ain't like this and like that. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't strong enough. So we done went through some rewrites, you know what I'm saying? And I had to make those things happen. I had to check my ego. The temptations to quit. There was there were several times I wanted to quit Click, you know what I'm saying? Even after you put the initial 5 episodes, I pushed it out. Tried to get some people to view it. I've done a lot of quarries. Tried to holler at different management agencies looking for an actual agent and all that stuff. And as of right now, I don't have all those things. But I couldn't quit. There were times I wanted to quit. I was like, fuck it, I got a good job. Let me just do that job and worry about that. But something in me was like, I don't want to work for nobody. Every time I watch TV and movies, I see stuff like, man, there's some great directors out there, but there's some people out there putting shit on Netflix and even some big time directors. I'm not gonna say no names they hate, but it's like I can make some shit better than that. You know what I'm saying? Like if they can do it, why the fuck can I do it? And it just fired me up, man. And I can't quit. I put too much work in. Too many people sacrifice a lot for Click to do what they do from time, from work, from blood, sweat, tears, from just energy, man. And it's like I cannot fucking quit for the people that believed in me, for the people who just I can't quit. I know deep in my heart I want to be the next big thing in Hollywood, film and TV in Hollywood. And I know I have a gift. I know I have a talent. I put in the work, and it's just like I can't quit. There's times where it's like I was about to lose my place to stay because I'm putting all my money in the Click and I was neglecting my damn rent and whatnot. I learned that correct that and shit. But yeah, those are things that would happen. A lot of pressure, man. Like again, like I said, pressure from the actors, pressure about getting things built, getting it built, putting it places I didn't want to put it at and whatnot. It's a lot of pressure, you know what I'm saying? And even I'm still facing that pressure now, trying to get, keep people on board, trying to shoot fast, trying to sell people on the vision and whatnot. It's a lot, but pressure either breaks pipes or creates diamonds, and I like diamonds. You know what I'm saying? And that's just it was a lot that almost made me quit just because it hasn't moved how I wanted it to move as far as fast as I want to. It's been moving. People talk to me about it, and I'm getting better at trying to sell. I don't want to say sell this thing because people like Country Wayne kind of shows you the way. Like you can East Country Wayne, Issa Rae, Kev on stage, even people like Desi Banks and Drewski. Um, put your shit online, man. You know what I'm saying? Let the world see it. And right now, I got full creative control over what I do. So why would I want to sell that right now? Be consistent, make the algorithm like you, and you know, people come to you when you build leverage. You got an IP, and we're at a time where people are looking for something new to watch. You know what I'm saying? Something to latch. And being a black creator, they want to see our stories. They want to see us on TV and on the screens, and put on the internet. The TV's a computer now, so it goes right onto the screen and whatnot. But yeah, man, that is that. That is that. And what did Click do for me, man? Click since making this show, this web series, it's made me sharper. It's made me more disciplined. It's made me a better leader, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? I came in this thing. I never had a leadership position, never a supervisor position. So everything was kind of new for me. And I'm naturally a cool person. So it was out my element to be so aggressive. Like I've been aggressive, like chasing my goals, but as far as just like bossing people, I had to get out being cool. You know what I'm saying? I had to be what I would consider, I wouldn't say lame, but it's just out of character. Had to be more animated, had to be more out there, had to be more talkative, more better communicating. Click has taught me how to be a better communicator, a better emailer, call people, follow up with people. Stop expecting people to just do things. Like as a leader, you gotta do it. You gotta be the annoying one. You gotta make sure shit gets done. You gotta talk to people. In fact, right now, I need to call some people. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Cause we got some scenes to shoot. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go ahead and schedule that. It made me sharper. It showed me where I was weak at as a person. You know what I'm saying? It showed me where I was weak at, and it showed me how to correct those weaknesses. Now I'm still in the process of correcting a lot of stuff, but I can say I'm a stronger man. I'm a stronger director. I'm a stronger producer. I'm a stronger writer. Hell, I'm a stronger actor. I'm a stronger everything right now as a person, man. And I'm not just saying it to be sound cocky, whatnot, but I genuinely feel this journey that I've been taking with Click, it has made me a better Devin, a better director, a better everything, a better showrunner. Like it's to the point where I still actively work on sets. It's getting to the point where it's like I don't want to be under nobody. It's like I don't want to step on people's toes on set, but it's like I can do your job better than you now. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm feeling. That's how I fucking feel about myself, my product, my IP, and just me as a man. It showed me that I can carry the weight of the world and it won't break me. It almost broke me, but it showed me that I'm stronger than what I thought I was. I'm smarter than what I thought I was. I'm more adaptive than what I thought I was. You know what I'm saying? Like it taught me to be like a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like Tom Brady. If I see the defense or life throwing lemons and audibles and shit, I know how to make plays and make changes right on the spot now. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm prepared for whatever. While I'm still here, I'm not chasing validation. I feel like I put this work in. I steadily build. I'm learning how to be a boss and SEO, CEO, how to run a network. Because, it's not just Click. We have the Clico show. I got two shorts I'm about to shoot. And I help a whole bunch of other people shoot and DP their stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's giving me confidence. You know what I'm saying? Um, I'm building my IP. I'm very strong on Click. Like it's been a lot of people like, let's move on to something else. Fuck that. I put too much work in this shit, and I think my show is good. I think it's great. It can be better. And you know what I'm saying? We're working to be better. It's a great idea, a great story, and I have to tell it. I want to tell it. No one has made an Atlanta story to. As being a native Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? When I see California and I see New York, I see movies that perfectly encapsulate their culture, and you know what I'm saying? It makes me feel like I'm living in there. When I see movies about Atlanta outside of ATL, there's no movie that they've made in the city of Atlanta like a black urban movie that makes me feel like Atlanta. At ATL, the TV show, is you know what's crazy? It's very similar to my show. I didn't watch it till recently. The first two seasons, it kind of is, but it's kind of the hipster side of Atlanta. But we haven't had a show that shows like Atlanta, the players, the move makers, the real music industry, the shady niggas, the crazy shit that goes down in Atlanta. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because Atlanta's like it's a pretty city, but it's very grimy and dirty. It's a lot of wild shit to go on in this city, right in broad daylight under people's nose, especially in this music industry. And that's kind of what I wanted for Click. Things that I want to do, I want to add more real rappers, more real cameos. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get better at reaching out to people, and you know what I'm saying. That's what I had to learn to get no's. To get no's, you're gonna get a lot of no's, but you can't take it personal. And you know when you come up, people gonna all those no's that you got, they're gonna come to you to try to get on. Then you got him with the fuck nigga tags and flex on them like, yeah, bitch, I remember that. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's about it that I got for is why I'm still here. And I'm building my own TV network. I'm building streaming. I'm building studios. I'm building rooms. I'm building representation. I'm I'm building I'm building a lot. I want to create this thing. I want to be the director to capture, you know, the Atlanta life. And Hollywood has been here for a while, and we still haven't like properly captured it. You know what I'm saying? We still haven't. I want to give that raw, authentic story of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I want to be that director that captures my fucking city. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people coming out here and they think they're capturing it. And it just doesn't feel authentic. I feel like it's my destiny to tell the story. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm building. That is what I'm building. And before I go, my advice to young filmmakers that are watching this, it's okay to shoot with one camera. Um, get you a decent lens, get you some good lighting, get you some people, talk to some people that understand where you're at, and get them to join in, and just reach out, man. Reach out. The worst anybody can tell you is no or ignore you, but that means no. But you don't die, you move on, you pivot. It's always as long as you got motion, there's someone that's gonna fall in your way, that's gonna ride your way. As long as you got motion. You know what I'm saying? People attach to good energy. You got honest intentions. Now, if you're on some shit where you trying to exploit, get free cheap labor, exploit, and fuck everybody over when you get on, fuck you. Shame on you. But if you're honest, got good intentions, you're trying to build something, man, just keep going. That's all I can say, man. It's a social media age, and you never know where you can go viral. That's it for today of my little vlog. My words of wisdom and um me being very open with myself. I actually enjoyed this. Uh, hopefully you can make some more happen. And till next time, it's your boy Coach. We out. Stay tuned to new episodes of Click. And if it's your first time being on the page, go look at some of the older episodes. Enjoy, like, and subscribe. It's your boy Coach Carter, and I'm out.